welcome. Today we'll be looking at the Utah town of Thistle. It's located in the Spanish Fork Canyon and is actually famous for having been buried in the most expensive landslide in United States history. If you're familiar with the channel, you know I like to look at things from an alternative perspective. In this case, I am very interested in this old building that they say was used as a public school for the area. You can also see the distinction between the quality of the building and the wooden sign that seems to be thrown up as an afterthought. It does make me wonder about the true origins of the structure. There are some ruins that remain today. The earliest documented information we have about this town is the following. The trade route on which Thistle lies was used by Indian tribes before the arrival of European settlers. The first recorded journey by Europeans to modern Thistle was the Dominguez Escalante expedition, which explored the territory with Indian guides in 1776. If you're familiar with the channel, you know we come back to this Dominguez Escalante map a lot, and the fact that it appears to be dotted with what look to be red structures. We can match up the old map with modern day Utah, and we see what looks to be Sevier Lake and Utah Lake. Our Sevier Lake has the name Lago Salado de Tecuado, meaning it's a salty lake, which makes sense if you look at it. Looking for our town of Thistle, we have this river south of what is now Utah Lake, and a settlement called St. Isabel. This seems to line up quite nicely with the area of Thistle. Is it possible that these red structures on the map weren't just imaginary, but reflecting what was actually there in the area? Here we have the story of the first Mormon settlers in the area. This town is about an hour by car to Salt Lake City, where the first pioneers arrived in 1847, and we already had a certain family reaching this town in 1848. Is it possible that the settlers weren't just randomly choosing nice areas that they liked, but possibly places that had pre-existing structures? Thistle was mainly known for being an important railroad town, and you can see the tracks depicted in old photos. As we look at the railroads, it's one of those old world questions as to whether they were pre-existing and simply dug up. There's a lot more to the landslide and subsequent flooding of this town, but this is what I wanted to show you today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching and have an awesome day.